free time. That's the end of our Watch It programmes for today, and indeed this week. They resume again on Monday with Aubrey at 4:15, followed at 4:20 by another fanfare for young musicians. This is the lineup for Monday, so remember to join us then.
It's really fantastic. You see, I used to suffer from those awful dandruff.
Well, well, well. As it's Friday, the 5th of November, I suppose this is the point of the proceedings where I certainly light the blue touch paper and retire. Well, until Monday. So in the meantime, have yourselves a great London weekend and, of course, behave yourselves.
Good evening and welcome to London Weekend Television. A little later at 6 o'clock, Michael Aspel, Janet Street Porter and the rest of the team with a special bonfire night edition of the 6 o'clock show. I expect that'll go with a bang. Well, if I didn't say it, somebody would. First, the news headlines with Andrew Gardner.
Thank you, Peter. The government have announced a £220 million limit to GLC transport subsidies for next year, and a new white paper on transport threatens legal action if the restrictions aren't met. But the GLC say this will mean worse services for commuters. The lawyer investigating the bankrupt Strongbridge Housing Association for the GLC has called in Scotland Yard. Andrew Arden QC says that criminal offences may have been committed. The High Court today ordered Stan Flashman, the so-called King of London ticket tout, to pay compensation to an American tour operator for overcharging on Wimbledon tennis tickets. Leaders of the National Trust will face an angry membership tomorrow for allowing construction of a nuclear command bunker at High Wycombe. The Trust is accused of violating its original charter. And a study of London's pond life claims that Croydon has the worst conservation record of any London borough. More on those stories and the rest of the news at 6. Join me then.
Just started on Channel 4, The Tube, and it's the opening night of this new live rock show. Here on ITV Comedy with That's My Boy.
That's my boy.
Thank you very much and welcome to the end of another historic week, by which I mean not only the state opening of Parliament, the lowering of the bank rate, the saving of the Grand National, nor indeed Lester Pickett's birthday today, but the arrival of our baby sister, Channel 4. Did you watch the opening? I sat there waiting for the bright new faces to usher us into a new era of television, and up popped Ted Moult. I think he was there to fix the studio's double glazing. But coincidentally, today is the anniversary of the first ever television commercial. It was in America, of course, and it was in 1930. I don't know what it was advertising, perhaps some old movie made by 17th century Fox. But tonight's show here will be a bit different in a predictable sort of way, because we're going to bring you a special Guy Fawkes version of the 6 o'clock show. Later, you'll be able to see live pictures from a spectacular fireworks display down at Peckham Rye, where, as I speak, Danny Baker and Andy Price are waiting to get proceedings underway by lighting the official Southwark Council bonfire. Lads?
The condemned man has but seconds to live. We are going to dispatch about £1,000 worth of fireworks in about 1,000 seconds. And we have the honour to set the ball rolling.
I can't wait to get stuck in, Andy.
Right, Emily. After you, Mr. Baker.
After you, Mr. Price.
Right. Bend and drive. Right home. There she goes.
I'm enjoying this thrust.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. Oh, my, it's nice and warm down here.
Get out of here. I thought...
No, try.
You enjoyed it, don't you, Mr. Price? You enjoyed it.
Oh, that was fun. Oh,
Get
my.
back. Look at it.
Well, we'll have to take their word for it. It's actually a light. But apart from our cameras down at Peckham, Fred is standing by with the 6 o'clock show helicopter. And during the show, he'll hopefully try to spot more bonfires. It'll take him back to the days he used to bomb Berlin. Thank you, Fred. What else have we got for you? Because there are, after all, other things going on in the world. Well, we'll be telling you about the disasters that people have confessed to in our do-it-yourself horror competition. The tricks that kids use to persuade us to give them a lot more than a penny for the guy. And the mishaps that occur when people learn to drive. With all that, something is bound to go wrong, which is the bit I know that you enjoy best. But first, it's over to Andrew Gardner at Thames with the day's regional news. Andrew.
Thank you, Mike. Super far. We start tonight with the news that the ruling Labour group on the Greater London Council are once again set to do battle with the government over London transport fares. GLC leader Ken Livingstone said a few minutes ago that plans for a 25% cut in bus and tube fares next March that will cost the capital's rate...